Action.
I'm so tired, but I'm going to do this because it's a good time to do it. I'm doing my update from Cinema Wasteland. My Cinema Wasteland update. You see all this shit on my waist? I got Cage from Winkerland, dude, so we actually have, like, semi-decent cameraman this time. Instead of some jittery motherfucker who I paid off the streets with peanut butter. But we also have these, but I'll show you those after. We're going to jump in there. I bought some really cheap ones, some really good ones, everything in between. Some really crap, some really good stuff. Oh, I guess we'll start off with this one. The theme this year was Rock and Roll High School. I don't think this is really like an official release. It looks just like kind of this like crumb bum release, but I've never seen the movie. I don't have it. You know, everybody knows the frickin' Ramones, or some people call it the Romanis. I'm just kidding. The Ramones, big part of this. Never seen it. Looks like a wild cult movie, of course. It's got PJ Souls in it. Then we have Evil Knight. This is supposed to be crappy little stuff. It's Warlock Films, you know. I really hate that cover art. I fucking hate it. I just don't like it at all. But looks like cheesy, crappy fun, so I'm all for that. Best of Troma Dance for $3. $3. If it had Troma on it and it was like $3, I'm gonna get it. So then we have Slaughterhouse. Well, this is Suburbia comes with Slaughterhouse. It's Amerikill, which is another Warlock movies, which I don't know much about. This one I didn't get last time, so I kind of grabbed this one. You know, I just like cheesy, low budget crap. I haven't watched any of their movies yet, Warlock, which is a shame because I have all the releases so far. I'm really looking forward to watching Debauchery and what's the other one? Death of Lantern? Yep. Then we have Happy Helladays. They actually said they took that still from Christmas Evil to their table, which I love, and they did not like. Bad people. Just kidding. They're actually cool people. But that's this Christmas slasher, of course, obviously what it is. And then we have a Roscoe The Embalmer, which is, you know, that crazy, I don't remember what country he's from, but Colombia. It looks like he's just like this embalmer from Colombia. And yeah, it's a true, real documentary. It's supposed to be really crazy, really disturbing. People say a lot of disturbing stuff about it, a lot of creepy stuff. I haven't seen it for Massacre video, of course. Lewis's site will be below. He also released 555, great release. He's got some more good stuff coming. So yeah, it's a Roscoe. A lot of people like it. A lot of people love it. Mondo Schlocko. He finally, David, I can't remember his last name. David Gibson. Yeah, he finally put this on DVD. He's a cool guy. I did a review for this movie. It's a fun movie. It's a little short. It's actually going to have a little bit longer part to it, so that's cool. Then we have these crazy movies. What is it? Synapse released them like on a big trailer pack, and there was like fucking 50 movies, and they were all like these sex Japanese crazy things. They finally released the first two of them, 1 and 2 there. See, they were smart. They told me they numbered them this time, so they're going to release 40 of these bad boys, so people will be buying them all like, I missed number 3! And we were, yeah, so Debauchery and Sex Hell. You know, the commercials looked iffy, but you know, maybe one day I'll be lonely and by myself, and I just want to masturbate or something. But that's what those movies look like. Then we have Red River, which I heard the guy at the table said good things about it, but why wouldn't he? And a lot of people said bad things about it. Maybe this isn't the movie. I was really getting confused. I do kind of like that cover art. I did want to see it. This is one I did want to see. Then we have Slime City Grindhouse Collection. I have the Slime City edition. I have the Slime City sequel, but this comes with a little more on it. It comes with Undying Love. It has a whole bunch of other things on here, too. I'm not sure it comes on the typical release of Slime City, but Slime City is, you know, it's not a great movie, but it has a really unique feel and visual to it, and it's a melt movie, and it's well worth your time, and I do enjoy it a lot. And the end scene is just really awesome. Then we have Dan Curtis's Frankenstein with Bo Stebson. He was supposed to be here, but he wasn't. I bought this one. This is used, but, you know, a lot of these movies were actually in pretty good condition used, and, you know, I kind of wanted it, so I grabbed it. I've never seen it. I got that for Seb because, you know, Seb said that Bo Stebson, or whatever he say his name is great in that movie. The movie itself isn't that great. Then we have Night Watch, which is one of these Warner Archive collections. You know, I heard this is good things. I actually had this in my cart several times, and I just didn't buy it. I heard it's a pretty decent movie. Looks decent. One of those actors, Elizabeth Taylor, she's in it. That's going to be weird. Kiss Me Monster. I think this is out of print. Don't know if it had a re-release, but yeah, it's a Jess Franco movie. It probably had a re-release then. Or it probably has 116 alternate names. This is the Anchor Bay edition. You know, I have like every Jess Franco movie, all 175 of them. Not really, but I have quite a few Jess Franco movies, and you know how many I watched? Like 2. Yeah. Bloody Moon is the one that comes to mind. Then we got this collection. This is all we're going to do right here. I'm just going to show this face. Look how big this dude's cheekbones are. You know, a guy from Maniac Cop. This basically comes with Killer Likes Candy, Molly and the Ghost, and Run Like Hell. I had the first edition of these Rare Flicks, and the first box set had some cool-looking weird movies. These look all weird and terrible at the same time. But the other releases started having like these really like lame brain kung fu flicks in them, and I'm not huge into kung fu movies. I don't hate them. It's just not my thing, so I probably won't be getting many more of those. Then we have this. I know somebody was interested. I picked up a second copy. I already had this, a box set, but somebody was really interested in this, and I paid $20 for it. So maybe if you want to buy it or do something with it, I knew you were interested. Here they were really cheap. They were only $20. So maybe if you want to buy it from me or something, or we'll work something out. You sent me a message. I'm not sure how you want to deal with this. Then we have Zombie A-Hole from the director of puppet movie Monster Massacre. I always mispronounce the name, but the director's a really cool guy. He's really nice. And this movie looks awesome. It is called Zombie A-Hole. Yeah, he released it himself this time. Yeah. Anyways, there was like a little ghoulie thing in it. This one actually looks pretty damn cool, doesn't it, Cage?
Yeah, it does.
Actually, I think this has one of the cooler covers. I like that director, and I like this movie.
I didn't even see the other one.
But Puppet, it's fucking great, man. There's a lot of cool puppets in it. I'm cussing a lot in this video. I'm getting a strike. One of my actually old coworkers who was this, somebody I wouldn't really normally talk to about movies, but I talk to everybody about movies anytime I could change it. She said she really liked this movie. She said it was cheesy, but she really loved it. And I don't know if this is out of print or not. It might be. But yeah, Dreamscape. So I grabbed it. I think I'll enjoy it immensely. Sci-fi type deal. Then we have the Johnsons. This is actually my second copy of the Johnsons. This is, again, out of print. I don't know if it's super expensive or not. Again, wasn't very expensive. It's in better condition than the one I had, so I grabbed it. Yeah, heard it's an underrated movie. Then we have Frankenstein meets a space monster. That's all I'm going to say about that. Frankenstein meets a space monster. Do your own research. We have Tonight You Die. This is the guy who, Jim Roberts, who directed the Welcome to Deer Creek, which is a cool independent zombie movie. This one looks more like a slasher. I've actually really enjoyed that movie, so this one actually looks cool too. Love his case. You know, he knows how to sell a movie. Look at all that gore. People like the red stuff on there. This one's supposed to be by producer from Thriller Cruel Pictures, Susanne. So I don't know, because I don't know even how to read that. I don't know if it's Swedish. I believe it's Swedish. What do you think, Swedish? I think so.
I have no clue.
Yeah, it's German or Swedish. I'm not familiar. One of those, I guess, are they both Slavic languages? I have no clue. Anyways, don't know. It's called Susanne. Somebody help me out here. I'm looking towards you, Extra Mutilator. Then we have from the director of Bloodsucking Freaks for $3, the GI Executioner. $3, dude. Troma. $3.
Of course.
What, $3? From Troma. Of course. Have to do that every time I buy Troma. Then we got the Blu-ray of Thou Shall Not Kill, except I pretty much keep up with all their stuff. Yeah. I've seen this a long time ago. I remember liking it. You know, it's got like the Sam Raimi crew in there, but man, it's been so long. And then this one's supposed to be freaking great. Dear God, no. But I don't know. I think a Grindhouse flick. This is the Blu-ray, but this is the first time I've ever seen this. They burned all the Blu-rays like that. It's pretty much weird, but this is, I guess, this is pretty much official. This is as official as it's getting, so they sold out real fast. Then we got this piece of shit that I don't really like at all, and I just bought because fucking they hold a gun to my head. No, I'm just kidding. It's the Winkerland Productions 2 DVD. These guys are cool. The guy standing behind the camera right now is filming it. I haven't watched this yet, but they did the Redneck Superhero movies, so if you guys like that, check this out. You know, they have a YouTube by the same name. Then we have these, which I actually originally, I do have the Frankenstein, the Dracula, and the Wolfman. My grandpa bought those for me. He died, and you know, we always watched. He always got me into the Universal Monster movies, and my favorite was always the Creature. So I grabbed the Creature. I haven't watched these movies in years, but you know, she was here this time. I should have got an autograph, but I really like the Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's been forever. I always loved him. And then we have the Mummy, the Invisible Man, which I never really was into the Invisible Man, but it includes all the Invisible Man films. And lastly, the Mummy, who I think actually had one of the best runs of the bunch. I remember the covers of all these. My cousin had them all. He liked the Mummy. I liked the Creature and the Wolfman, so we split them up. Then we have the Collective 1, 2, and 3. These are odd because basically it is the same story for all of them, but they're just by different directors with a simple objective. Like the first one is make a movie about meat eaters. So they have 10-minute shorts about meat eater, and they do different the box, 10 Minutes to Live, and that sounds interesting. I believe this one's all female directors this time, so that'd be very interesting. And I do enjoy that idea because all female directors at that point, you know, it's just a different lot. You don't get to see a lot of female directors. I think in only like Catherine Bigelow is only one of the only female directors, and all her movies are pretty cool. So it's different. You get a way different experience with
Shelby Vogel.
Shelby Vogel's in here directing, so I mean that's gonna be cool. She's in Massacre. She's obviously from Toe Tag. And then we have Jesus, the Total Douchebag. You know, you got to get Bill's Above movie when you go to Wasteland, or it's not Wasteland. And let's see what else we got here. We got the Cars at 8 Paris VHS. This is the RCA. Dudes at buybacks go nuts for RCAs. They try $30 charge for them, I guess. I'm just kidding around, but that's kind of an inside joke between me and no one else. But anyways, the Cars at 8 Paris, I haven't watched it. It's obviously a foreign movie. Not obviously, but it's a foreign movie. It has a DVD release here. I haven't seen it, but it was very cheap. This is a cut box of Memorial Valley Massacre, worth absolutely nothing because of the cut box, but I really wanted to see it. Oh, dude, Orion had something to do with this. That makes me think a little less of Orion and a lot more of this movie. But Memorial Valley Massacre, I heard it's an awful, awful slasher movie. Extra the Mutilator even gave it the flusher treatment where he flushed it down the toilet. But yeah, you can find this on some of the bargain releases, like with those 40 movies in there. And then Dear God No, they released it both on 2 different VHSs. There's one of 25 of this, it looks like. There's not many. They sold out of all of them, so yeah. Might not get a good look at these ever again. It's like a motorcycle gang type deal, but yeah, it's both those. I can't wait to check that movie. They're having a screening right now, but Cage said that he didn't want to go because he was being a baby, and I was like, okay, we'll have to change your diaper.
Yeah, right.
I'm just kidding. Ghoulies 2 on VHS, $1. Dude, I should get this tattooed on me. My first tattoo would be Ghoulies 2. I'm sure that everyone would find it so attractive. Turd monsters. I love Ghoulies 2. I have the DVD, of course. And then the VHS of Happy Helladays. I kind of just dozed off there for a second, really. But Amsterdam. I hear great things. There's a foreign release, and you know, I didn't want to import it, but for this it was like $5, so I'll watch it. I heard it's really underrated, actually. It's a pretty cool movie, from my understanding. The Killer Instinct. I don't know if it's on DVD or not, but I know it's William Fruit or whatever his name is. He directed Death Weekend, which I'm a fan of. Spasms, and I believe he did Funeral Parlor or Funeral Home. I want to say Funeral Home or something like that, or I think it's Funeral Home. I haven't watched that, but I do like Death Weekend and Spasms. You know, probably just because Al Reed's in it. This one's kind of cool. You guys might be interested. It is a video gems of the Executioner, aka Mafia-style Massacre. And, you know, you guys heard part of this. It's really kind of a cool release. Probably the most expensive thing I bought besides, obviously, some of the Rosco stuff. But, yeah. I got that from Tony from the VHS group online. He's here. And let's check out the Massacre video VHSs, Bloodsuckers from Outer Space, which I've seen part of this movie. It was cheesy, good fun, but it's kind of weird that this got a Massacre video release, which is kind of cool. And then, of course, I don't want to set this anywhere bad, the Orozco VHS. Vile Yellow, they say? Yeah? Well, yeah. This is probably already sold out. I know it is. But yeah, it's Orozco. Then Mardi Gras for the Devil. This one I grabbed because it has Robert Davi. I always called him Robert Davey, but I've been corrected so many times here that I got punched in the jaw twice. Not really, but they also got Michael frickin' Ironside. Michael Ironside! And it involves the devil. Those two guys together, it's going to be awesome. This is my second copy of Retribution. Yeah, I had a third copy of Grim Prairie Tales that I bought here for $1, but somebody really wanted, so I just gave it away. And Night of the Scarecrow, which I have a bootleg of. This is actually a really underrated, fun movie. Jeff Bird did this movie. He also did Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. And we were talking, somebody said, remind me, he did the Pumpkinhead 2. He did something else, too. But yeah, this movie's actually one of the best Killer Scarecrow movies. It's got a really unique killer, and I would recommend that. And then we got, of course, Wasteland's not complete without picking up the 2 Rosco hard boxes. I probably shouldn't show this one, should I? Oh, there's nothing on here, just nothing you can see in a medical ward. I can't show you the back, though. Yeah, but both these. Yeah, we got somebody knocking. You want to grab that, Jimmy? Yeah. They'll come in. Then we got these 2 laser discs, Buried Alive. Right here, boom. And I got this, a great deal on this. We got Cellar Dweller on VHS. They just ding-dong ditched us at Wasteland. We got Cellar Dweller, which is actually a really fun movie. The special effects are the main thing. I bought some shirts for people. I bought a couple shirts. I'm not really going to show my shirts. I bought a toe tag shirt. Nice little vest here. That's not it. But I'm not going to show my shirts. You guys can just use your imagination. And then I got this awesome Laserdisc player. I finally got a Laserdisc player. Now I have everything. Basically, I paid $50 for that Laserdisc player. It's a flip over. I don't know if I got ripped off. They say it's a pretty decent deal. But I'm happy to get it. That's pretty much my Wasteland update. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to come to Wasteland, you should. It's fun. It's a different experience. This time was actually a lot more tame. It was kind of weird and bizarre, but still fun. I also got a John Saxon autograph, dude. I can't find it, though. It was cool to meet John Saxon. I think I lost my freaking...
Is that yours or Dylan's?
That poster? That's mine, but I lost my John Saxon autograph. I'm going to go kill myself. 2 more to complete my Cinema Wasteland update. I got them right on Sunday or late Saturday. Mad Dog Morgan with Dennis Hopper's 2-disc. The last Troma masterpiece I needed, number 5. Heard good things in this, which I actually got the import German one, but it was cut, so I grabbed this one. Same director of Burt. That's pretty much the 2.